Thank you. Thank you both for being here and for your testimony. When you started talking about roads, it's a problem. We don't fund roads here much anyway. That most of them comes out of the Transportation Subcommittee and stuff. But I know Chairman Cole, when he chaired that committee, was looking at how the funding that went to Indian roads had essentially remained constant while the others had gone up. So he kind of reversed that. But I was reminded of when we visited the Navajo Nation out there. There was me and Betty McCullum and several of us, and they took us out to see a school. Mm-hmm. It's, I think, since been replaced, hopefully. But they put us on a van. We drove out there, dirt road. I at the time had a Fitbit. Count your steps. Betty and I were competing with each other, riding in the van. I got 20,000 steps just riding in the van out to the school. That's how bad the road was. That's when I realized, yeah, they do need some roads. In fact, you would destroy your van if you drove that out here every day. But anyway, it is a challenge. But I appreciate you bringing the issues up to us. I know that we're trying to close out the relocation program and stuff. It is we put $7 million in to support the closure of in last year's bill to support the closure of it and stuff. It's something that we've been trying to do for a long time. Some of these programs have got to end so that we can get other things done. But you're right, we got to do it in the right way. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate your testimony.
Yeah. Thank you, Chairman Simpson. And I know you're talking about water rights all day long. And it is important because water is life, you know. And the Creator has placed all us tribal nations on where we are, where we've lived from time immemorial. It's, I think, the encroachments of the more greater good of humanity that continue to drain our aquifers and so forth, and left us in between a rock and a hard place, literally. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it is. Just in Idaho, I mean, not the Indian water settlement issues and stuff, but you know what's happening in the West this year. There's no water. I mean, normally I would have 3 or 4 feet of snow in my backyard, and none. I live on a golf course. They were playing golf year round, Christmas Day. That's unheard of, and consequently, there's going to be some real problems this year with water. And then you throw on top of that the wildfires that are going to come. I was at a wildfire conference last week, and I'll tell you, it's going to get ugly, I think. We got to be very cognizant of that. But water is a huge issue. That's where the old saying comes from. Whiskey's for drinking, water's for fighting. Ms. Pingree?
Yeah, thank you both for your testimony. I really appreciate all you had to say. And you're right. We've been hearing about a lot of water settlements today, and we really do need to have a big infusion of cash because you put it well. You were there first, and now this water's not available, and it's obviously essential to the future of your communities. And just thank you for going over so many different areas between the roads and the law enforcement, schools, health. I'm just going to hope that we have a decent allocation in our budget this year, and we can help to bump up some of those accounts because I know you're operating with just completely inadequate numbers, and you take care of a lot of people in your communities, and we want to do whatever we can to help you. So thank you so much for being here and for the example that you set.
Thank you. We have 37,000, 2.8 million acres of land.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of territory.
Well, if we don't have a decent allocation this year, you can blame Shelley because she never calls the chairman. And no, I'm just kidding.
I beg every year.
Yeah, she does. That's right. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Francys Crevier, A.C. Locklear, Abigail Echohawk, Conrad Jacket. Okay, I've got Francys first.